Free for all. Mission is live, Mercs. Enemy UAV above.
Alright, that guy was making a lot of noise. What kind of match did I join? No, Arbuke. Not this time. Oh yeah, the strobe light of justice makes an appearance. Alright, I see how you want to play this. I got you covered. You little melee nerd. Yo, where's that melee nerd at? I got a present for him.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
Oh, get smoked.
In return, sensors are capped to your objective.
Someone's under my barbecue. Oh, party's changing, folks.
Scanning for targets.
Party's changing.
Mantis awaiting orders.
Going to burst.
Oh, dang.
Clean kill.
I could do that one.
Target down.
Engaging fleeting target.
Better hurry up, melee nerd.
Mover is maneuvering.
Ooh. Get bodied. Get bodied. There's only one torque in this lobby, it's me.
Mission time clock running down.
Oh, damn. Head glitching. Head glitching with the Titan.
Tracking in.
Come on, Blue Copter, get him.
Catastrophic brain shot. Target located. Check range and mill. Mantis mission time check.
I was trying to get over my razor wire. That's not smart.
Mover is maneuvering. Sniper kill.
Ooh. Oh shit. Nah. Oh shit. There's the other guy. Two people meleeing. That's why I brought a crossbow to a melee fight. Come on, Mantis, get him. I'm setting up shop again. Who's next?
Mantis mission clock expiring.
Come on in, melee nerd. Come on in. Yeah, come in. I know you got a knife. What's that gonna do? Still gotta come in.
Be advised. Hostile TAC deploy beacon active.
Get that out of here. Where you at, bro?
We destroyed their TAC deploy
Peekaboo.
beacon.
Now let's get that all settled. Come on in. Come in, Mr. Robot. I hear you making footsteps. Yeah, come in. Come on. Don't be shy.
UAV established overhead.
Where you guys going? Come in. No? Damn. No one wants to come to my party. I got a flak jacket. Nice try, though.
50% depleted.
Ah, the Titan cheese. Gotta have that stupid thermal scope on. I hear somebody. Oh, you took my kill. Oh, what happened to your melee weapon, dude? Why'd you switch? Where'd you go? Yo, where you going, bro? There's your melee weapon. Why'd you put it away? Wants to be last
Time's
kill.
nearly up. Finish strong.
Wants to be last kill. Should I use the crossbow or the micro MG? Your choice. Or you can run into my doom shield. Come on up. Where you going? Come on up. Nah, he doesn't want to play. Come here. Get bodied, you stupid nerd. I joined late and still beat your ass. Crossbow is better than ballistic knives. Lesson learned.
Ruined up.
Told you, there's only one torque. It's me. Well, my streaks had done more. Definitely posting that. Let's take a look at the after action report. 30-9. Take it. Joined late. Was down what, 9 kills? Another comeback in the books. I started with the strobe light, but as soon as I saw that other guy using the ballistic knives, I was like, okay, you want to use that? I got crossbow primary, well, technically secondary, but it's the primary weapon I use, and micro MG as my second weapon. Now, for the longest time, I had the VMP as my primary, and the crossbow as my secondary, but you know, the VMP is not the best without attachments. It's still probably one of the best in the weapons in the game. Well, I say probably, it is one of the best weapons in the game. I still think the crossbow is better, in my opinion. But the VMP is pretty good. But I just don't like it without attachments. You need to have at least a stock and a grip on it to, you know, level out that recoil, because there is slight recoil on the VMP. So I switched to the micro MG, because with the micro MG you don't need to aim, you just hip fire. That's it. Easy peasy. It's like having 2 cheese weapons in one, and any person on the other team they got nothing they can do, because the crossbow counters the VMP and the MOG and the SG-12. And then the Micro MG counters the SOG and the BMP. To an extent. I mean, some of these sweats will be slide jumping around corners, pre-aiming every doorway, and they'll still get you. And of course, without attachments, the Micro MG has a slight spin-up time that you can help with rapid fire, but can't have rapid fire because I can't have attachments. Now, if this was Black Ops Cold War, and I could put attachments on my primary and secondary, then heck yes, I would put attachments on the Micro MG. I'd have 5 attachments and an optic on it. You know, but it doesn't really even need attachments because it's still pretty kick-ass. But let's see what my streaks did. So not too overpowered this time around. Only 4 kills with the Mantis and 6 with the Sniper's Nest. I was hoping that my streaks would close out the match, but they did not. Then again, that map has a lot of building over top and some cliffs and a lot of inside, so it's harder for the Sniper's Nest to get to people. And it's a slightly bigger map than, say, Contraband, even though they're kind of the same size. In fact, Contraband might actually be bigger, but Contraband is more open. So on that map, I feel like I would have probably won with just my streaks, but, you know, whatever. I still won the match. I came back. That guy was camping the whole time with his ballistic knives, so I camped with my Crossbow of Justice. Counter camp. That's what you gotta do to beat a camper. You gotta counter camp. Don't feed them. Now, I wasn't trying to feed him in the beginning. I didn't know he was gonna be running ballistic knives. As soon as I did, though, I changed it up. He did kill me a couple times, but so what? I still got my streaks. He didn't get his. That's all that matters. And it's the best thing when you can counter troll a troll. Because he was a torque troll with ballistic knives, and I counter trolled him. I out camped him and out trolled him with an even better weapon than the ballistic knives. Now, that was another weapon I was going to try to have as a primary to the crossbow, was to have ballistic knives and a crossbow. But then I thought, I don't want to have 2 weapons that have a really short range, even though I guess you could argue that the Micro MG has a short range, but it's got a longer range than the ballistic knives. At least for me. I'm not the greatest with the ballistic knives. I still don't even have that weapon gold because I have to get 9 more long shot kills, which in my opinion is kind of strange for the ballistic knives to have long shot kills be one of the gold camos. It's like, really? Why can't it just be like 10 revenge medals or, you know, 10 double kill medals? But no, it's got to be long shots with a ballistic knife, a projectile knife. So I've only gotten 1 out of 10, and it was on Nuketown. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do, is I'm going to have to go into the Nuketown 24/7 playlist and just camp in a building and shoot my ballistic knives across to the other building and hope I get lucky and hit somebody 9 times. Other than that, I don't see how I'm going to do that. But anyway, I got off on a tangent with the ballistic knives. I will be honest, that was my first game on. I just got on, joined that match in progress. Thankfully, it was on a torque map. My main torque maps are Frequency, Arsenal, Contraband, and Seaside. And maybe a tinge of... You know, that actually, I guess those are the only 4. The other ones are just maybe torque maps. There's the definite torque maps and there's the maybe torque maps. But pretty much any other map that isn't a torque map, you'll mostly see me running Nomad. But luckily it was a torque map. Luckily I was only down 9 kills. And I dominated with the crossbow as soon as I switched away from the strobe light. I would have used the strobe light if that guy hadn't been using the ballistic knives, but the strobe light can't counter the ballistic knife. Only the crossbow can. So that's what I did. Pretty cool. If you enjoyed this gameplay, then I hope you'll leave a like on it. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. As you can see, my emblem says my name, King James Gaming, and it has my current sub count. So I'm going to be doing that whenever I play Black Ops 4. Unfortunately, in Black Ops Cold War, you can't make your own emblem. I don't know why that is, but you can't. But at least in this game, whenever you see me upload something, you'll see that, you know, sub count. So it says 195 currently. So we're almost at 200. It's pretty good. Maybe at 200 subs, I'll do something special. Like, what's a good thing to do at 200 subs? It's a good question. I'll have to think about it and get back to you on that once I get to 200 subs, but I'll think of something worth doing. Something like going back and playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's probably not what I'm going to do, but that would be pretty funny. I wouldn't play the whole game, but I would go back and, like, maybe do the, you know what, there's that that like Spec Ops type thing in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom where you gotta like beat the waves of robots. Maybe I'll do that at 200 subs. Now, of course, I'd only be able to do it with myself. It is technically a co-op thing, but I'd just do it by myself and see how far I can get. So maybe I'll do that at 200 subs. Play the co-op. Well, it's not really co-op. For me, it'd be single, but just see how far in I can get in that. And then we could do something different at 300 subs and so on. But anyway, you know, once you've subscribed, you can hit that notification bell so you never miss any of this content I post. Go check out some of my other content. I'm still trying to finish Batman Arkham Knight. I need to find time to actually record that. These Call of Duty gameplays are a lot quicker to do because it's just me playing COD. And I can just use the capture gallery. I don't have to use the capture card. So once I have some time to figure that out, I will post the rest of Batman because I want to finish that game as quickly as I can so I can move on to Crash Bandicoot. But we'll see. But you know what I could do? I'm thinking ahead. When I get monetized at 1,000 subs, what I could do is I could post a comment to the video that says 1,000 subscriber celebration or whatever. And what I could do is in that comment, I could list out a number of games that I own. And then you guys can tell me what I should play next. Now, hopefully by then, I'll be done with Batman and Crash Bandicoot. But we'll see how far into all that I am. But that would be cool. You guys can pick what I play next. I'll give you a list of things and you can choose which one you want me to play next. So we'll do that at some point. In the meantime, I'll catch you all in my next upload, whether it's Black Ops 4 or Black Ops Cold War. So I'll see you all then.